regular listeners have always told us this past year how much they enjoy her weekly features on Into Tomorrow. For over 40 years, our host exhibitor, you heard me mention that we're broadcasting from the Human Touch exhibit. Well, this year they continue to build a rich portfolio of high-performance massage chairs, ergonomic zero-gravity recliners, and targeted massage products that absolutely, you've heard me talk about them a lot, rejuvenate the mind and body. And I don't know how much rejuvenating Julio's doing over my shoulder, but believe me, he doesn't deserve it. But he's, hey, close your eyes, relax, we're not going to mess with you. Ha! Where's my hot tea? But I've got to introduce to you the Director of Marketing. You know her well as a regular customer from Human Touch, Victoria Lladoc. Welcome Into Tomorrow. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you, Dave. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you again as well, because we talk every week, but we're not seeing each other. And first of all, thank you for putting up with me and my team and all of our lights and cameras. And I hope we're not too disruptive in your booth.
It's been a pleasure.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. So much good stuff going on, and by midday, I mean, there's already a line, and as we do this interview, the show floor literally just opened, so there's not even anybody in the halls yet. For the most part,
People
they're
are
making
still
their way.
recovering from last night, I think.
Yes, and what a great way to recover. And you guys have a plethora of opportunities for folks to be able to relax. So tell me a little bit about Human Touch in general. You've been doing this for a long time. Not you specifically, because you're barely 20 or so. But
Thank you. Thank you, Dave.
My pleasure. But the company's been around for a while, unlike a lot of these massage chair companies, others that we see even around shows like this. So how long have you been in business? Oh, a year now. Oh, great. I don't want to sit in your chair. Thank you. Robot's going to take care of things, not properly perhaps, whatever. But you've got a lot of research and science and health and wellness behind what you guys do.
Yeah, we definitely do. So Human Touch has been around for 40 years, over 40 years. And we started out with a massage table that basically back in 1979. And since then, we've developed chairs. We have zero-gravity recliners, which do not have massage in them, but also are exceptional for your back, putting you in zero gravity, helping with any back issues people have. And then there are the chairs, and which have evolved a lot over especially the last 20 years, for where we were to where we are now. And we have this chair, which Julio is in, is our Supernova, which is our top of the line, creme de la creme chair. And this chair does everything, and it really works your back. It really, as you hinted about recovery, this chair, I mean, when we think about recovery, sometimes we think working out and recovering after that, which it is absolutely great for. But there's also recovery every day having to do with just stresses of life, work, kids, everything.
Yes.
So this chair is essential for when you have it in your home to be able to recover every day and get back to where you need to be.
Yeah. And this Supernovo, thanks to you guys, is something that not only our staff gets to enjoy every day, not only here at the show, but at our studios. And all of our guests that come to the studio say, oh my gosh, is that a massage chair? Yeah, it is the massage chair. It is the Supernovo from Human Touch. But not to be as if you guys are settling for the Supernovo. You got new ones even. You're introducing the Supernovo X.
Yes.
I'm already jealous. What's the difference?
So the Supernovo X, which is behind me, this chair will be out, we're probably looking later in the year. So this is what we have behind us as a prototype.
Right.
And as you can see, I don't know if it's up right now, with this one. So most massage chairs you just kind of get into. This one, we have kind of like these DeLorean type wings, right, that kind of come out Lamborghini style, and it helps you to get in the chair a little easier. This is also a dual robot. Current Supernovo is a single robot, so it moves. It does a great job. It moves from your back all the way down to your glutes. This chair has two robots, so you can actually do your back and your glutes at the same time.
Really?
It has an improved foot and calf massager, and just a good amount of features that we're really working on to make this chair, one step better.
And I love the fact that one of the new features is that it opens kind of a door, as you mentioned, to get in and out easier. Because getting in, no problem, because you know what's coming, right?
Yeah.
Getting out, it's like I am so relaxed. Oh, wait a minute, let me get out. Now, you don't want to get out, number one. But number two, if you can make it easier to get out of the chair. And I tell you, we've had so many people visiting our studios that I say, you've got to do at least the 5-minute demo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I don't like massages. Oh, you will like this. And it's not a matter, and people have said, what, are you selling them on the side? No, but I am certainly promoting them because this is awesome. And then they do it, and the reaction is always the same. Wow. And I see the same thing with all the folks here that are walking the show floor and coming into your exhibit, and they're saying the same thing. Wow, please, can I have another 10 minutes or so?
Yeah, we do get some good begging here and bartering.
Yes.
But the difference between when people are waiting in line is they're, waiting in line, and as they exit is night and day.
Oh,
They're just the
yeah.
looks on their faces, everyone's relaxed, especially when you come after a long day here and they're ready to go out and maybe walk a few more miles if they need to. But yeah.
I've heard a lot of them as they're leaving your booth say, I'll be back.
And they do. They come back.
Yes, they absolutely do. And there are so many, like I believe the Supernovo, correct me if I'm wrong, has like 38, I think it is, presets.
Correct.
So you can just push a button or two and say, man, my shoulders are bothering me. My neck is an issue. My lower back. And I've had lower back surgery many years ago, so that's been an issue for me. And then every time it bothers me, I get a session in the chair and say, zone, concentrate on my lower back. And then I get up and I'm a whole new person.
Yep.
And I don't know how you do that with the magic that your scientists and engineers do, but it works and it's amazing.
Yeah. And we talk about this a lot, the difference between so the Supernovo is a $10,000 massage chair.
Yeah.
And if you go
worth
on,
every penny.
if you go on Amazon, you go, many places, there's lots of massage chairs. It's hard to choose. You have a $2,000 massage chair, and it's just by looking at them, what's the difference? They look fair. They have basically the same kind of shape and the look. And so what sets that apart? And you can't always come and sit in the chair, though you can if you are at Costco or you're at Relax Back.
Yeah.
You can definitely try out our chairs. But the big difference is that when you get to the more higher end massage chairs, you can move that roller. You can say, I want this exact spot. There's a zone, there's a spot ability that really zones in on what you want.
Mm-hmm.
You also have 3D, which actually moves the rollers closer or farther away, and you can adjust the intensity that way. Lots of people here, I'm surprised, know about 4D, and they're talking about what is 4D? What is 4D? 4D is when something that's also present in lots of the higher end massage chairs is basically rhythm. So it's like a fourth dimension is that. So massage chairs move rhythmically, kind of in like one solid motion. When you add 4D, you have some rhythm things. You start fast and then you go. You start slow and then you go fast.
Yeah.
Kind of like a masseuse. What a masseuse does. It's a more natural movement in the back that really helps to replicate that massage, like you have an actual person working on you. But that's that customization, that ability to really zone in on places in your back. The patented, it's a hard word to say,
Yes.
patented technology that we have in the chair is also kind of what sets us apart. After 40 years, we really, we will bring the chairs in, we'll look at them, and we really work on them to really cater to an American market, because a lot of the chair companies, your chairs are coming from China. You don't really do a lot to them.
Yeah.
And, I will have to say, Americans are bigger than the Asian market.
We typically are heavier, wider.
Yeah. So it's harder to find a chair that fits a lot of people. And the Supernova is a little bit bigger, a little more room. And we've done these refinements to it that really help to cater to that market.
And one of the things that my staff in particular loves about it is audio sync.
Oh.
Of course, we're in the radio business, right? So
Yeah.
everybody's attuned to audio, and that you can play your favorite songs, and the louder you turn it up from your phone, of course, Bluetooth connectivity with the Supernovo, of course, the more you crank up the volume, the more of a massage effect you get, too. And, of course, so now it's a competition. Have you played this song in the chair? Have you done this? Oh, this was my favorite. And it's everybody is trying to outdo each other with, you won't believe the feeling if you play this particular song. And we've had people playing opera and classical music and everything you can imagine. Of course, Julio plays all kinds of, Cuban tunes, whatever. But the fact is, he's in a competition of his own, because it's like, I got to try this Daddy Yankee song or this whatever.
It's a fun feature, definitely. Yeah.
And it's kind of neat. My favorite features, because there are several, but I try daily or every other day at least to do the tension relief, because I tell my staff I don't get stress, I give it. But come on, like you said, everyday living is all stress, right? And then followed by performance. I just think that combination for me works beautiful, because the stress relief really relaxes me, gets all those areas that are troublesome. And then performance kind of, I think, for lack of a better term, wakes me up. Gets me ready for the business day.
Yeah.
And it does make a difference. And the fact that you can select all these things in zones, that's amazing. I mean, you guys have put a lot into this. So the Supernovo X is that next step up with some additional features. And no doubt you've got plans into tomorrow for even more.
Yes, we definitely do.
And let's talk real quick, because we're fast running out of time, about the awesome foot massager.
So this is our Reflex pop-up. As you can see, it's much smaller.
Yeah.
I can pick it up. It's very easy to move about. So basically, you put your feet in here and push that down, and you have a foot massage that goes underneath. You have a little pressure on the top to really push your feet into the rollers, which helps get the underfoot reflexology going.
Yeah.
And it's really easy. You have an onboard control. You also have a remote control, which is very, you can, while you're sitting, you can control the foot and calf massager from your seated
adjusting
position.
Intensity, adjusting the rollers,
Exactly.
adjusting all the things so that you have the perfect foot massage.
Exactly.
Ah.
And as you can see from its profile, you just go like that just to pop it up to get your feet out. But when it is down, this fits easily under a bed.
Yeah.
You just push it under your couch, and it's easy to store. If you really want something at your home office or your office, it's really great.
And you can bring it over to mom's house or something too.
Absolutely.
And say, I know your feet have been bothering you. This is going to help. And then, of course, you'll abscond with it. But
You may not go home with it, exactly.
Right.
But,
So you got to buy another one.
yeah. But this has been a lifesaver to a lot of us here, as many of us know. Just getting in this for the few minutes every day as we stand on our feet all day. And I haven't had that much time with this product, and I have here, and I've really underappreciated it.
Yeah.
So now these last few days, I really thought, this is a great little product.
Oh, yeah, for day to day, let alone walking miles on a show floor.
Yeah.
So is this available now, and
It
how
is.
much?
It is available. It's available on Amazon. It's available on humantouch.com. It's $249.
Okay, wow, very reasonable, especially those of us that have like neurotic, neuropathy, foot pain, and things of that
Absolutely.
nature. It makes a difference. It wakes those nerve endings up. It helps your feet to say, you know what, I'm ready to go again.
Definitely.
And you got to look into that. You got to look into all the goodies that Victoria and her team are working on at humantouch.com. You hear us mention them every week on the show, and I truly hope you continue with your wellness tips, because they have been a blessing for all of us. And I don't know how you come up with some of the things you come up with, but we got to pay. You don't know either, but we got to pay more attention to you, because it's always great advice. humantouch.com. Obviously, we will link you there when you visit us at intotomorrow.com. Victoria Lladoc, thanks so much for joining us in person and putting up with us by hosting our broadcast here.
Yes, it's great sitting right next to you,
Yes.
Dave. Very different experience than what we usually have. So, yeah, it's been great.
Love it. I'm Dave Graveline. Into Tomorrow continues. Don't go away. There's much more to come from the Human Touch exhibit, talking to so many other exhibitors here. Don't miss a minute right here on the Advanced Media Network.